What's going on? We back. Y'all know the business is Goodfellas Sports TV. Talk some boxing, man. Give me 1 second. Okay, we ready. All right. Had to rush it. Should have set the time back, but we here. All right. Had to get my FanDuel NBA lineup. And I still got to figure out a way to fit Jason Tatum in tonight. But let's talk some boxing, man. Salute to everybody that's in the chat. I definitely appreciate everybody that came through. Who's going to come through? Saul, what's going on, my brother? What's going on? Give me 1 second. Trying to figure out how to make this work. No, not yet. All right, give me 1 second. All right, man. I don't have great lighting in my bedroom, so it is what it's going to have to be what it's going to be. Let me see if I get some better lighting. Yeah, lighting just suck. All right. But let's talk. Let's chop it up. Obviously, y'all see what's on the menu today. Angel 313. Bobby and Rich the Kid. What's going on? Truth Liberator. What's going on? Appreciate everybody for checking in. Give me 1 second. My water. Let's talk. Let's talk. Now, Sweet Science, what's going on? See you and putting in work. Make sure you go subscribe to the Sweet Science. Let's work. Just took my dog out for a run. He right here behind the camera. Working behind the scenes, bro. Had to give him a bath and shit. Peanut butter is your best friend with giving the dog a bath. That shit work. Put it on like the faucet, the part, or you put it on the wall. Should get a good bath for your dog. Should occupy him. Nah. Yep. All right. I got to change my FanDuel lineup. You ever look at your lineup like, I don't like that shit. So I'm about to change it. So bear with me. Bear with me. Solid Child, what's going on? David Thomas, Lex, what's going on? Bear with me. It's a lot of injuries in the NBA tonight. Kyrie ain't playing. Who else ain't playing? None of the Celtics playing tonight. So I guess I'll fit in Steph. So give me a minute. I should have started this later. Get my lineup together. But it is what it is. Give me 1 second. Trying to make some work real quick. Draymond Green came back, so I had to replace Kevin Durant. So I'm trying to cook something up real quick. Okay. My dog in the back doing some shit. I don't know what he's doing, but let's talk. All right. I talked about earlier about Anthony Joshua and about the UK mentality a little bit in my last video. So Golden Glove Boxing, what's going on? I talked about the UK mentality of their fighters. And their fighters' mentality, except for some exceptions to the rule, have always been to really clean up domestically and then come to the United States and get it popping at the end of their career and kind of use the built-in excuse of, okay, I tried, you know, I was past my prime. That's why I didn't go to the United States and dominate. You know, that's what you usually get, you know, from the UK fighters and stuff of that nature. And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? And I go back to an old Chris Eubanks Jr. Interview I seen where he was sitting with Roy Jones. And he's sitting with Roy Jones and he's saying like, yo, Roy, I'm just happy to be amongst you guys. You know, I'm just so happy to be amongst you. You know, I really didn't really want to, fight you. I was just happy to be in the same category you is. Bro, really? My dog doing the most. There you go. He's sitting down now. So he was just like, I'm just so happy to be amongst you. And I can dig it, bro. I really can dig it. You know what I'm saying? I could dig that, you know, you being honest as an athlete, but as an athlete and the majority time of my career, I've always wanted to be the best. You know what I'm saying? That's always been the goal, is to be the best. And Eubanks said that I was just happy to be fighting amongst guys like Roy Jones. You know, I was just happy to be in the same breath. I never really wanted to compete against you because it's the facts. Barry Hearn prevented Eubanks Jr. the same way he did doing with Anthony Joshua. He's prevented him from trying to fight the best. Eubanks Jr. didn't fight nobody but domestic top guys. You know, Steve Collins, Nigel Benn. He didn't fight Michael Nunn. Michael second to none. He didn't fight James Toney. After James Toney G-checked him in, Nigel Benn. If somebody come on a television show and call me a bum, he basically challenging my manhood, right? He's legitimately challenging my manhood. And that's what he done. He challenged James Toney challenges Nigel Benn Eubanks' manhood. And neither one of them fought him. Because you know what? They was happy being domestic stars. They knew what was going to happen. As most UK fighters know, when you come over across the ocean, may it be a Ukrainian, may it be a Cuban that defected, may it be a Dominican, may it be a Puerto Rican, may it be an American and Mexican, a black fighter, a Jamaican fighter, a Canadian fighter in North America. Once you cross over the Atlantic Ocean, I believe it is, they know it's a good opportunity that they can get their ass whooped. And there's reasons for that. It's reasons why that ass is going to get whooped. Okay? Because how can I put it? I want to put it in the nicest terms. Okay, I'm going to put it in, and this might sound like a stupid analogy when I put it out loud. If you driving an automatic car, okay, automatic transmission, okay, and all of a sudden your whole life you've been driving an automatic transmission. All you do is put it in park, reverse, go 1 or 2 or 3 perhaps, or 4x4 mode. Added with that, right? And all of a sudden they pull you and tell you to go drive manual stick shift. You ain't gonna survive driving manual stick shift. You feel me? You're not gonna know what to do. So, vice versa as well too. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, I'm trying to be nice about it. But if you spar with bums, okay, if you spar with subpar competition, if you spar with fighters that only fight on the front foot, you know, if you spar with lesser athletes, slower athletes, if you spar with the same style of fighter, you know, if you spar with the same guys that are stiff, no defense, all they can do is fight on the front foot, and nobody boxing on the back foot, and everybody is offensive with no defense. When you come over to America, not only do you got fighters that come forward, you got fighters that are slick, you got fighters that fight on the back foot, you got fighters that fight quote unquote Mexican style, you got fighters that can fight on the back foot, fight Mexican style, that can make adjustments. You got fighters that bring different types of food to the potluck. It's a melting pot. The UK can never be the melting pot that North America is when it comes to boxing. Because not only do you have all that different stuff, you got the UK, some UK fighters that came over here and they can fight on the front foot. You got the Eastern Europeans. You got the Asian fighters. Nobody's end all be all is to go to the UK and be the best in the UK. That's nobody's goal. But fighters that's domestic in the UK. Nobody say, hey, I'm going to go to the UK and be the best fighter in the UK. That's the goal for a domestic fighter. If that's the case, why did Lomachenko fly over to the UK and come to North America? Why is that? If the money is in the UK, if Anthony Joshua touching all these super M's, why is nobody saying, okay, F America, if I can make what Anthony Joshua making in the UK, I could be fine. It just don't work that way. It don't work that way. The money, like Bob Arum said in an interview on Fight Hype, the money is in America. And the styles are in America. If you can conquer America, I'm pretty sure you can conquer any other continent, country out there. What's up, KQKC Boxer Salute? You know, you can conquer anybody else out there. So that just tells you the look in the mind of fighters. Amir Khan, y'all can laugh at Amir Khan all you want to. Amir Khan got knocked out and said, you know what? Let me go get Freddie Roach, American fighter, and let me go over to America and prove my worth. You know, for all the shit people give Amir Khan, he came and made America pretty much the home base. Yeah, he ran back and forth and fought guys from the UK every now and again. Kell Brook was scared and shook to come over here and make a name for himself. He shook. And that's why Amir Khan can get a $5 million offer to fight Terence Crawford and Kell Brook can't. Kell Brook never established himself in America. He fought Carson Jones and got beat up in the first fight. Avenged that. He fought in Oklahoma, I believe it was. Avenged that loss. Fought Sean Porter. Then he tried to bring Jesse Vargas over to the UK. Vargas wanted too much money, so he fought Triple G. Why not just let Top Rank handle the money in America and fight Vargas in America? You could have beat Jesse Vargas and unified titles, IBF and WBO. Then you could have been like, I don't care about the IBF. I want to get the WBO title. Then you could have fought Manny Pacquiao because Bob Arum would have paid to have that title back. He could have fought Keith Thurman, asked for Errol Spence to step aside and fought Keith Thurman and unified the Super WBA title, the WBO title, the IBF title. Kell Brook's career was so mismanaged. We could do a whole 2-3 hour stream on how bad Kell Brook's career was mismanaged. We could. We could do a whole stream about how piss poor managed his career was. You know, and it's sad, bro. It's really, really sad how bad his career was mismanaged. Because he was a hell of a fighter. Hell of a fighter. Can't take that away from him. Hell of a fighter. He was a hell of a fighter. Yeah, he sacrificed Brook because he didn't want to dig in his pockets. He didn't want to dig in his pockets. That's what it came down to. He did not want to dig in his pockets and pay shit. Y'all give me a second. I'm trying to get this lineup together. It just don't look right without LeBron. Yeah. I'm gonna do some crazy shit. But what's up, CV Sports TV? But yeah, it don't look right without I said don't look right without LeBron. But like I said before, okay, and I said again, Anthony Joshua is letting the business mind of Barry Hearn poison his head. That's what it is. He's letting Barry Hearn poison him. That's what it is. He's letting Barry Hearn poison his mind. You know? He's a terrific fighter. He's a terrific fighter. You know, but at the end of the day, he don't want to be great. Khan versus Brook instead of Canelo or Triple G. Yeah, exactly. Kell Brook took the shit into that stick. Kell Brook took the shit into that stick. At the end of the day, after Khan got knocked out by Canelo, people in America still remember Khan's name. Who in America gave a fuck if Kell Brook beat a nobody in Triple G in America? Because Triple G is still, before he fought Canelo, was a nobody over here. To the casual public. He was a nobody. He was an absolute nobody. And people talk about Al Heyman, right? People talk about Al. People say Al is bad. Al is this. Al is that, right? Al Heyman to go in his own pocket to pay Manny Pacquiao's Tax debt. He been paying everything. He went in his pocket to make sure Pacquiao could fight in America. Bob Arum wouldn't. Eddie Hearn didn't go in his pocket because he ain't got no money for real to make sure Kell Brook and Jesse Vargas could have happened. That was the proper fight that should have happened. Look here, you got this guy right here. Okay, I'm about to read this comment. EPT Rotor Sport fearing they make way more money in the UK and don't want to get robbed in America the same way American boxers are afraid to get robbed over here. Fear? No, it's fear. Ain't no money over there. It's easier money. It's easier money. Way easier money. Don't say, oh, ain't no money in the UK. Ain't no money in the UK. It's money to satisfy them. Because if it was money in the UK, Mr. EPT Rotor Sports, if it's money in the UK, then why does Lomachenko and Usyk fly over the UK or whatever? They jump over the UK to fight in America. Because ain't they closer from the Ukraine to the from the Ukraine to the United Kingdom from the UK to America? Aren't they closer in the Ukraine to UK than they are in America? They not making way much more money. No, they not. $20 pay-per-views compares to $80 pay-per-views. 10, 15, 20, 25 tickets. Probably a stack ringside to possibly charging 10,000 or what? Let's just say 3,000, 2,000 for ringside tickets to fight in Vegas because they are Eastern European. So if I'm Eastern European, bro, listen here. If I'm Eastern European, bro, won't I rather fight where the most money is closer to my home country? Wouldn't I rather be closer to Eastern European if I can make more money in UK than flying all the way to America? Shut up. Why does Eastern European have to do with fighting in America? It's more money over here. This is where you become a star. Why did Lomachenko go find top Bob Arum before he found Eddie Hearn? You could believe AJ making $30 million to fight if you want to. He ain't making that shit. He ain't making that shit. Straight up. Believe it if you want to. Believe it if you want to. No, believe it if you want to. Believe it if you want to. We all got opinions. We all got opinions. We all got opinions, family. Cali Enigma, salute. Coach Big C, salute. Everybody got a fucking opinion. But let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. We know where the money at. We know where the money at. Hold on, I'm fucking up. Y'all give me a minute. I'm fucking up. I can't take Lou Williams out tonight. He only 5,300. Lou Williams got like 50-point, explosion out here. Okay. I'm going to let you niggas choose this one. Okay. I got a choice between, oh, no, this ain't no, I don't know. I can choose between Gallinari tonight, Miritich, but ain't nobody on Boston really playing. Joe Ingles, TJ Warren, Jabari Sarias Parker, Harrison Barnes. That's the pick between. I don't know. You niggas ain't no help. I'm trying to get this over with so I can focus. Ingles. He do be. I'm gonna go with Ingles. I'm gonna listen to that one. I'm gonna go with Ingles. Yeah, Ingles. I got $500 more left over. For some reason, I don't like this lineup, but you know what? I lose my money tonight. Let me look it over real quick. I'll run with it. So I'm focused now. I'm focused. I go with Ingles. Look at this nigga right here. Here. This nigga look depressed. You depressed, bro? Look. 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 That's you. I think he depressed because I just had to wash his ass. Dogs hate taking a bath. But all right, we get into it real quick. We about to really get into this shit, man. I'm focused. Get a better angle. But yeah, man. But that's the truth. Ronaldo 2, what's going on? That's the absolute truth, man. When I actually seen Frank Warren, I watched the interview again. It's the interview, and I have it on my Facebook page, still the Boxing Clinic, the actual page. And oh yeah, this is a good comment. Angel313 said Billy Joe was going to get his biggest payday ever against Andrade in the US, 2.5 mil. That's why he chose that over Mark Murray in the UK. But also, you look at it this way as well too. When Frank Warren did that interview, and I got it on my page. It should be one of the last interviews. No, I didn't put it on my page. I got it on my personal page. When Frank Warren actually did an interview, okay, he did an interview explaining the 50 million. Remember, Eddie Hearn was going around saying that Al Heyman was asking, he was asking Frank Warren for 50 million, which at the end of the day, which just sounded totally ignorant. Okay, which just sounded totally ignorant. He asked Frank Warren for some fucking $50 million. Okay, Frank Warren say he asked me in BT Sports how much would the fight be worth in the UK. And Eddie Hearn misconstrued that, and people believe Eddie Hearn, right? You know, people believe Eddie Hearn. And and they believe Eddie Hearn, whatever reason they want to believe Eddie for, okay? You know, it's like, so be it, bro. At the end of the day, whatever, I mean, Eddie Hearn is just a liar. For real talk, Eddie Hearn is just a habitual liar, bro. And his history in the interview, his history where Barry Hearn, Frank Warren breaks down Barry Hearn saying that he did the same thing with Chris Eubanks Jr. He milked Sky out of money for lesser fights with Chris Eubanks Jr. That's true. He milked Sky out of money. Chris Eubanks Jr. only fought Steve Collins and Nigel Benn. He didn't fight Michael Nunn once again. He didn't fight Roy Jones. He didn't fight James Toney. He didn't fight those guys. He didn't fight those guys because Barry Hearn didn't allow it. He's doing the same thing with Anthony Joshua. You know, you could believe that they doing they filling 100,000 seat stadiums, okay? So be it. That's cool. But how much are they bringing home off the 100,000 seat stadiums? If Floyd Mayweather, if Vegas had a 100,000 seat stadium, you think Mayweather wouldn't have a fucking damn near a big ass fucking gate, a huge gate? How is Mayweather fighting in a 20,000 seat arena in Vegas, MGM Grand, or the T-Mobile Arena, and he got the record for the highest gate with Manny Pacquiao? He got the second record with Conor McGregor. Kurt Sugar, what's going on? He got the second highest record with Conor McGregor. And 20,000 seat stadium. Times that by 5, that's 100,000 seat stadium. No matter if Anthony Joshua, okay, what's going on, Braylon Welch? If Anthony Joshua's making, or let's say he's doing 90,000, that's still that's 4 times, that's over 4 times the capacity that Floyd is doing. So Floyd's doing 20,000 seat stadiums. Okay, whatever it is, he's doing 20,000 seat stadiums in T-Mobile, MGM Grand, right? How is his live gate, which is 4 times or almost 5 times significantly less than Anthony Joshua live gate, how is he generating more money in Vegas in a smaller stadium than Anthony Joshua? He said, I thought it was for show at first, but these guys be lying and making big ass Wimbledon and snooker tournaments best, bro. These are facts. Pops Berry got a documentary on promoting snookers. Legendary Topcats, what's going on? GoFlow, what's going on? Oh, DOG215, salute. You know, that's what it is, bro. It ain't no way that anybody with common sense, anybody that got a brain, do so now, salute. Anybody with a brain can tell me when you look at it that way. Floyd fighting in the 20,000 seat arena, bro. Josh was putting with 80, 90,000 in the UK. That's 4 fucking times the capacity, or almost 5 times the capacity. Okay. Then with Joshua fighting that. So where are the live gate records that Joshua was breaking? Where? Where's this big gate? I don't think they're generating the $25 million to gate that Tyson Fury and Wilder. Well, not the 25 war, the pay-per-view that Wilder cleared. Wilder and Fury cleared almost $25 million in pay-per-view revenue. They clear almost $25 million in pay-per-view revenue. Almost. And Eddie Hearn is going around here. 501 Shy Boy, what's going on? Eddie Hearn is going around here, right? Eddie Hearn going around here saying, oh, Dillian White and Parker did that. But once again, he's giving you half the truth. Half the truth. Dillian White and Joseph Parker, they pay-per-view revenue was $8 million. $8 million. $8 million. That was a pay-per-view gate revenue. Wilder and Fury tripled that up. See how you can misconstrue that and lie? But Graydon will say UK got an anti-gouging law to restrict the prices, but Eddie don't like the fact he can't skim and scout the tickets as he drew so much attention. He messed up his own game. The irony. Exactly. He bought all the tickets out too fast. Now, apparently, according to Graydon Will said, they can't shoot the prices up that high. So does that go for pay-per-view as well? So does that go for pay-per-view like that as well? So can they not shoot the pay-per-view price up and that's why it's only 20 pounds? You know, is that why they not turning it out? At the end of the day, yes, it's for pay-per-view also. See, they can't shoot the prices up because it's a law. So he can't shoot his prices up like Floyd can shoot his prices up. You know damn well to do, CJ, you on top of it. That shit crazy. I didn't know all that about the Raws. So that's why it's so limited over there. They can't bully their audience. Or they can't run the prices up on their audience. But even if they did, I don't see anybody paying. I don't know what the celebrity status is in the UK. I know the Queen is the biggest thing, but I mean, people pay real money to see Floyd and motherfucking Conor McGregor and Manny Pacquiao. Where's up? Boxing may not be that popular in the United States, but when it's a popping fight, they can run the prices up. They can run the prices up as much as they want to. And that's just the facts. And people gonna pay as long as you promote it or you can sucker them into something. Trash card by Golden Boy on need. No, that's not a trash card. I'm not even gonna let you get away with that. That's not a trash card. That's not a trash card. And we'll talk about that card. I like that card. I like that card. Ask your UK subscriber, CJ laughing my ass. Ask them what? I ain't see you. They'd be a backlash if Eddie Hearn even mentions raising the prices. I can agree. You better believe that Wilder rematch in Vegas is going to have a real nice gate. Yeah, it is. They talking about going head up. They talking about going head up. The Canelo fight is this weekend. Yeah, I don't care about the main event. It's intriguing to a certain extent. You got Sergio Limit say Floyd ain't getting shit. He must be Eddie Hearn burner account. Hey, tell Anthony Joshua go buy $18 million watch. Is Ryan Garcia on the card too? Yeah, Ryan Garcia on the card. I don't know who he fighting though. See, they ain't making no money in the UK, man. They doing 100,000 seat stadiums, and ain't nobody paying no ticket, man. I probably can afford a floor ticket over there, easy. Legendary Box at $1 million UK pay per view, $25, $300K US pay per view, $224 million. I mean, $24 million. Yeah, he said $25 million. That don't shock me. So Wilder has produced more money than the average AJ pay-per-view. If legendary boxer card is legendary boxer math is right. The whole card is full of mismatches, bro. It's not. I don't think it's full of mismatches. I like the card, man. I like Lamar Rose versus Machado. I like Saddam Ali versus Herrera. I like who else on that joint? I like David Lemieux versus Terrion Johnson. I don't know how much Terrion Johnson got left. I like some of the cards. I like some of the fights on the card. I'm not paying for it, even though it's free. I'm not downloading the Zone. I watch it on Sky. I ain't paying for it, but hey, that's just my opinion. You know? He said 1 million in UK is 25. One pay-per-view in US 75. Yeah, I ain't saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying if your math is right. Kell Brook versus JoJo Dan was a pay-per-view. They have no quality. They sure don't. Puev just signed with Top Rank yesterday, I think, or this weekend. Yes, only AJ fight close to the Wilder Fury fight in revenue was the Vladimir Klitschko fight. Coach Big C, CJ Bob Arum said in a Fight Hype interview that the average UK pay-per-view take-home is $13 a home, and the US is $35 a home minimum. Yeah, I seen that interview. The underrated darkness, what's going on? AA, boxing, and blunt salute. Kell Brook has done 4 pay-per-views, all combined did less pay-per-view revenue than Wilder Fury. Yep, so hey, at the end of the day, we know what it is, man. At the end of the day, I believe for the UK fighters, I think they are scared to come to America and get beat. I really do. I think the average UK fighter mentality is to stay over there, milk the UK, right? Milk the UK. Okay. And at the end of my career, when I'm all beat up and done, or I'm at the end of my career, I come to the UK, I come to the US and shoot my shot. Same thing Ricky Hatton did. Ricky Hatton had how many fights before he fought Floyd Mayweather? How many fucking fights he had before he fought Floyd Mayweather? Give me a minute. Well, he got, in total, he got 48 fights. I say 48. So by his 43rd fight, he fought Floyd Mayweather. It proved my theory to be true. I don't know who he fought Luis Collazo at, but I assume that was in the UK. I assume that was in the UK, but let me check. Oh, it was in America. He fought Collazo in America. That's still at the tail end of his career. He fought Kasazu in the UK. So it's still the tail end of the career. The Collazo fight was 3 fights, I believe, away from the Floyd fight. He fought Castillo in America as well. But that was all in the tail end of his career. That was all in the tail end of his career. Froch and Groves only done 40,000 buys in the UK at $15 a pound. Will Book, salute. He lost to Collazo Rob. Yeah, I watched that fight. Yeah, I remember that. True, CJ, I think the Jekyll will come over here and catch a fade, as well as Callum Smith and any other of them Joshes. They know where the money's at. Talking about Carl Frampton? Yeah, Carl Frampton came over here. He got dropped 2 times in his American debut, or 3 times, but he still came over back and fought Leo Santa Cruz. The guy that dropped Frampton in his American debut, I believe his family was killed, or he was killed by the Mexican cartel, somebody was telling me. Sad story. Yeah, I think Callum Smith will come over here. I think Kelly or Taylor. Taylor has already fought over here. Josh Taylor's fought over here on 2 occasions. I think maybe 3. Give me 1 minute. I can let you know. We carry on. I think Josh Taylor came. That's one thing. When I study a new fighter, especially a foreign fighter, I want to know where you fought at. But he's fought, yeah. He fought in El Paso in his professional debut. He fought at the Barclays Centers in his 6th fight. He's fought the MGM Grand Garden Arena in about his 8th fight. So he's fought in America 3 times, Josh Taylor. So he's fought in America 3 times. There's no fear there in him. Josh Kelly wants to come over here and train over here as well, as he should. As he should. As he should. I don't have no biasness towards UK fighter. I see a pattern, excuse me, of them not wanting to be the best, not wanting to come over here and prove the best. Like I said, y'all give Amir Khan a lot of shit, but Amir Khan, he came over here after he got knocked out. He came over here and strapped his nuts on and say, what's going on? Fought Judah, fought Madonna. I mean, tried to fight Timothy Bradley. I mean, good. A lot of guys don't want to come over here because it's easy money in the UK. You know, it is easy money over there compared to coming over here and getting beat. Josh Kelly should want to spar Bud Spence. That's the only way you're going to get better. Yeah, I said that with Josh Kelly. Something fishy was about Josh Kelly pulling out. I said that. Yeah, the Brits do love boxing. Don't get me wrong. They love boxing. And if you just care about living in a box, and you just care about being a celebrity in the UK, and if your ambitions is just your goal is just to be the king of the UK boxing, I mean, fine. But as I look at it as a competitive athlete or a competitive person, I want to be the best in the world. Calzaghe didn't want Roy or Bernard when they were popping. No. But at the end of the day, your mentality is be the best in the world. That's why it's called world champion or world title holder. Your mentality should want to be the best fighter in the world. Lennox Lewis knew that. Amir Khan knew that. Josh Taylor and Josh Kelly is realizing that. You know, if you fail, you get knocked out. Like 2 times, Oliver McCall and Hakeem Rockman both knocked out Lennox Lewis. You know, he got Emmanuel Stewart, an American trainer, and got better. Got better. That's what you want to do. At least you need to train over here and get the sparring, because you're not going to get the sparring in the UK that you're going to get in America. Everybody spars in America. Everybody. You go to the Mayweather boxing gym, you might see Teofimo Lopez, you might see Devin Haney. You know, you might see Sean Porter. You see Sean Porter. You might see Jared Hurd. Kell Brook been over there before. You might see anybody over there. Andre Durrell has sparred there before. You know, it's just the fact of the matter is you have to get outside the box. You have to think outside the box. If you want to be the best and that's your ambitions, well, you got to come over here and fight. And that's just the way it is. It's more money over here. There's no jurisdictions or there's no laws against how much money you can make or how much you can charge for a fight. Eddie Hearn has a cap. It's a cap in the UK because it's a law. He can't charge more than yada da da for a seat, or more than yada da da for a pay-per-view. So you limit it. Oh, Chad Dawson was whooping all the old niggas' asses. He could have got that work. Chad Dawson was better when he was with Floyd Sr., though. You know, when Floyd retired, he said Chad Dawson was the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, you know. But that's how they think. You know what I'm saying? That's just how they think. And I think that the thinking is done by the promoters. You know, Barry Hearn didn't let Eubanks. He ain't going to let AJ. He said they set Isaac up this weekend. Ha, ha, ha. That boy is tough as nails, though. Yeah, they set his ass up. Yep, and he told me I didn't train right or I didn't prepare. That's his fault. That's his fault. I talked a little bit about the fights last weekend. Sorry, I had my mouth too hurting. I didn't talk about the fights overall this weekend. I didn't watch none of the HBO card. I seen Holly Berry was there with Cecilia Brakes and Clarissa Shields. I didn't watch it. I did see the ESPN card. I seen Teofimo Lopez. Y'all already know we talked about Teofimo Lopez already. I don't think he's ready. Aaron was supposed to take a dog boat to Ghana for a fight. They set that little African up with the tough Mexican so they didn't have to go to Ghana. Yeah, yup. I believe that as well, too. He was supposed to take him to Ghana. They knew exactly what they did when they put him in there with a guy that was several inches taller than him, a guy that was long. They knew what they did. They got a perfect. Nervedes, where the fuck was he ranked? Hold on. And I'm telling you, I mean, y'all say what y'all want to say. You know, say what you want to say about old Bob, okay? Give me a minute. Say what y'all want to say about Al Heyman. Bob Arum is a sneaky, conniving little dude. I meant to say what you want to say about Fred from Barbershop Conversation, bro. He's spot on about Terrence Crawford's situation, man. Spot on. And Nervedes was ranked number 2. But he's spot on about he's spot on about Terrence Crawford and Bob Arum. Okay, that video was spot on. Terrence Crawford is eventually going to get betrayed by Top Rank and Bob Arum. That is a fact. Bob Arum set up Manny Pacquiao. He set up Isaac Dogbo or Dogbe. And I know how many other fighters he set up to lose. He was trying to set up Mikey Garcia to lose versus Gamboa. You know what I'm saying? Bob Arum is going to set up Terrence Crawford at some point. Terrence Crawford as a black male, okay, and I'm not saying that he hasn't done this yet, but I'm pretty sure he's voiced his frustrations to Top Rank about not getting the fights that he needs and that he wants. Okay? When he come out here and tell us, oh, you know, I want, you know, yes, Bob says it got to make sense. He don't really want to come out here and say it makes sense. He didn't come out here and say, oh, how much does this make sense? You know what I'm saying? You know, at the end of the day, Terrence Crawford behind the scenes probably be chewing Bob Arum ass out. He probably do. He probably chews Bob Arum ass out behind the scenes. But it's going to come a day. What's going on above? It's going to come a day where they got fucked Terrence Crawford over too. They rob Manny Pacquiao plenty of money. They rob Pacquiao versus Bradley. Some people think they rob Manny Pacquiao versus Jeff Horn. You know, it's gonna come a day. It's gonna come a day where they getting coming for Terrence Crawford. And Crawford was idiotic to sign back with Top Rank. That was a dumb move. Against PP, I don't care about how much guaranteed money you got, because if they giving you 3.5 million family, how much is ESPN raking in? How much money is Top Rank making off Terrence Crawford? It's nothing for Terrence Crawford to accomplish in the sport of boxing no more. Because he ain't moving up. Earl Spence, Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, all can move up and be comfortable. Okay? Only thing for him to do is to fight the winner of the World Boxing Super Series and possibly fight a Jose Ramirez. There's nothing for Top Rank over there but retirement money, like Ronnie Boy Fresh said. I don't know what PBC offered Terrence Crawford. I'm not saying he had to go to PBC. I'm not saying he had to go to PBC. But it was a mistake. It's not a mistake because of the two sides or just because Errol Spence and them on this side. It's a mistake because of the track record of how Bob Arum treats his fighters. The track record. Mayweather. He didn't want to promote Mayweather the right way. He was stealing money from Mayweather. He was stealing money from Oscar De La Hoya. They had Mikey Garcia in a fixed contract. They tried to get Chavez Jr. as well, too, if you know the story behind that. They tried to hold up Jesse Vargas' career. Every fighter I named besides Oscar De La Hoya, where did they end up? End up with Al. And Oscar De La Hoya worked with Al. It's no guessing or there's no conspiracy theory. They set up Isaac Dogbe. Bob Arum don't want to spend no money, and it takes money to go over there and put a fighter in Africa. And he probably saying, "Oh, ain't nobody gonna buy tickets in Africa." Remember, this is the same wrinkled ass old man who made Terrence Crawford give a percentage of his purse to fight in his hometown. Amir, salute. This is the same guy. Did y'all know that? Did y'all people know that? And I say it from time to time. In order for Terrence Crawford to fight in Omaha, he had to pay Bob Arum a percentage of his purse. He had to give Bob Arum money to fight in his hometown. Bob Arum didn't believe Terrence Crawford can pull in Omaha or Lincoln, Nebraska in general. So Terrence Crawford paid money to Bob Arum to fight in Nebraska. Okay, that's just what it is. Here's the better question, CJ. The marquee fighters besides Timothy Bradley left Arum on good terms, aka didn't he get really screwed. All them dudes got screwed over there. All of them. Oh, he can retire. Terrence Crawford can retire. Good fighter. Good fighter. He can retire all he wants to. I can believe he can retire. He get money and he living a modest lifestyle. I don't see Crawford out here with rollies and he had a little chain on Saturday. He a smart dude. Terrence Crawford don't have all that jewelry Gervonta Tank Davis got on. He make it way more than Tank Davis got on, or what Tank Davis is making. But you think he really want to retire? No. He could not get out of the Top Rank deal. I told you guys that. I was the first guy talking about it. Terrence Crawford had been fighting 12 to 15 fights without a contract extension with Top Rank. He should have had a contract extension with Top Rank. I said that. I was the only one like, damn, Crawford had fought like 12, 15 times. I ain't heard nothing about an extension for Top Rank. All of a sudden, before he signed Jose Benavidez, he had one more fight on his contract, and now he got to sign an extension. That's what happened to Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia, quote unquote, had one more fight under contract. They wanted to fight Gamboa or sign a contract extension. He didn't want to sign an extension. It was said that Mikey Garcia, I don't know how true it is, was only getting a set purse of $300,000 no matter who he fought. That was what he was getting. So now, hold on. Wow. Giannis Acapulco is sitting tonight. And my boy started Giannis. Oh, he done. Oh, man. Okay, Bradley Beal. I see you, nigga. I knew I should have started Bradley Beal. And I got Miles Turner, I'll be skeptical about starting that nigga. But yeah, let's get back to conversation, okay? Okay. Let's get back to conversation. Same thing with Mikey Garcia, like I was saying. He had a set fee. So that explains why Mikey Garcia didn't fight the toughest competition. I don't know if it's 300,000. I think it was 300,000. They said that's what he was getting regardless. Same thing with Yorkers Gamboa. Before Gamboa split with Top Rank, they was trying to set him up to fight Brandon Rios if he didn't sign a contract extension with Top Rank. He says the fact that Crawford is okay with his deal. Now let's talk. No, it's not okay. I don't care about Terrence Crawford deal. To be honest, I care about that he gonna get fucked. 345K, appreciate that. I care about. I'm talking about the trend of Bob Arum fucking these fighters out of money. That's what I'm talking about. I don't care about Terrence Crawford, about his deal. Get your money. But he had no other choice but to sign that deal. I'm telling you, I'm going to go through the time. I don't know how accurate my timeline is, okay? But I'm telling you, Mikey Garcia went through the same thing. Gamboa went through the same thing. Jesse Vargas quietly went through the same thing. Jesse Vargas was supposed to fight I keep calling him Joe Horn. Jeff Horn, okay? But Vargas didn't want to sign a contract extension. Chavez Jr., Bob Arum was saying that Chavez Jr. owed him one more fight. So Chavez Jr. had a little nasty silent splint with Al Heyman. With Bob Arum. So we going through the same fighters: Oscar De La Hoya, Floyd Mayweather, Mikey Garcia, Gamboa. He milked Brandon Rios, so that didn't matter. So Brandon Rios left on good terms. Timothy Bradley left on good terms. Manny Pacquiao, he got out of there. He almost sued Bob Arum for the pay-per-view money. It's probably fighters I don't even remember or don't even think about or know about who had an issue with Top Rank. How he got on this is somebody said that they Legendary Boxer said they set Isaac Dogbay up because they didn't want to put a fight on it in Ghana. Q-tip, salute. Everybody that I name, including Brandon Rios, except for Gamboa. Oh, Terrell Bay, appreciate it. Salute, keep doing your thing. All I got, G. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I take every dime or just take a retweet or just take a share. I appreciate it, bro. I'll take a share, a retweet. I'll take a share over a super chat any day. Just share this shit, bro. If you want to donate, PayPal, or super chat, I appreciate that too. But like I said, it's just a repetitive nature of bad business being done by Bob Arum. That's what it is. Timothy Bradley is the only one in recent memory that I said that had a good split. Because remember, Gamboa, I can't remember exactly how Gamboa split, but he came back after working with 50 and fought Terrence Crawford. Yeah, you could say, appreciate it, Ron. You could say he set his own self up by not becoming prepared. I won't argue that. But we not going to act like Bob Arum ain't shady. We're not going to act like Bob Arum ain't shady. I just named several fighters that I know of that he's shady. Soon as you get to your last fight in the contract, he should force you to sign an extension or sit you on the shelf. That's a fact. Nicholas Walters, he asked for more money to fight Lomachenko. They set him out an entire year almost. From December to November of the next year, they set him out an entire year and offered him less money to fight Lomachenko while sitting out a whole year. So you telling me he got the best interest of the fighter at hand? And on top of that, you paying for a promoter, okay? You paying for a promoter that let Terrence Crawford. He made Terrence Crawford pay him to fight at home. Come on. But you know why guys signed with Bob Arum? You know why? A guy like Terrence Crawford signed with Bob Arum because he didn't have no major promoter. He didn't. PBC wasn't knocking at Terrence Crawford door. Terrence Crawford was a guy that had dreads, that was whooping subpar competition, with a lower level promoter. Okay? He was hungry. Terrence Crawford's already maxed out his potential as far as money-wise in his mind. Because when you fighting on the undercard of an undercard of an undercard of an undercard, it was days when he got shot in his head that he don't never thought he would make 3.5 or 3.6 million to fight. So he got a little Corvette and a couple of cars and stuff I've seen him in. Salute. But he ain't ignorant. Stefano Martinez, appreciate it. He ain't ignorant. I respect Bud Crawford. Even though we done had our drama, I respect Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford ain't an ignorant nigga. Bud Crawford can stay at the crib, live a modest lifestyle, because you know what? He ain't a dude that's going to cause a lot of attention. He ain't going to go in the hood like, what's the rapper that be with Yo Gotti? Young black youngster with a bunch of money, flashing money around while people homeless and people hungry. Bud Crawford is living a modest lifestyle. Modest. I love the fact that Terrence Crawford, Willie Williams, salute. I love the fact that Terrence Crawford can retire. I love it. I love that retirement is on his mind because you know what? He's done right with his money. Floyd Mayweather can't even fully retire right now. He can retire comfortably. Tim Bradley, married. Crawford, married. When you married, you know you got a responsibility. And if you ain't got a sack chaser, you got a real woman by you, you got kids or stepkids, it make you more responsible with your money. Responsibility. He's responsible. So the fact that Timothy Bradley can retire young, the fact that I love it. I love to see fighters retire young. I love to see black fighters say I can retire at 30, 31, 32, 33. Pacquiao still fighting. 20, 30, $100 million. He's still fighting. Terrence Crawford probably come back, but Terrence Crawford must pay his taxes. Terrence Crawford is good. Terrence Crawford got a plan. Maybe Terrence Crawford want to go back to school. Maybe Terrence Crawford want to open up gyms around the country. Maybe Terrence Crawford, want to better himself. Maybe Terrence Crawford want to be there for his kids. Maybe Terrence Crawford want to get fat and go enjoy fights like Prisoner Scene. Or you want to just enjoy fights and be an ambassador for Lennox Lewis. Maybe you want to get back to the amateur system. I can respect that. Do you think Ward retired on? Yeah. Yeah. He missed a large part of his career. Jamal Charlo is married. Jermell Charlo's the one. I ain't going to speak on Jermell Charlo. Yeah, this nigga Giannis out for real. Woo, shit. Miles Turner got 20 in the first quarter, y'all. I knew to start that. I knew to start him. But back to the topic. I love to see young fighters retire. Not even black. I love to see fighters retire, but we got on this because somebody said, legendary boxer said they set up Isaac Dogboe. But when you come ill prepared, like Money Boy Fresh said, you set yourself up. What's going on, Lawrence Williams? You set yourself up. Yeah. I got to record it, family. I got to record it. So I'm not mad about it, but we knew Bob Arum be shady, though. Don't forget, I believe this is true. Don't forget, Ali had to sell the right to his name to retire comfortably. It's only a matter of time that Jay Prince and Ward start calling shots at Top Rank. I don't know. Todd DeBuff got something to say about that. But they definitely got a plan. They probably own stock in that. James Prince and Ward got a lot of business ventures together. And don't rule out Ward coming back neither. Don't rule out Crawford coming back. Fighters always come back. They always come back. So I'm not mad, man. I just I'm not. If I don't get to see, look here, man. I don't have no expectations for boxing. Okay, I don't have none. I don't have no expectations of boxing. You know why? Because my expectations are what they were supposed to be in the early 2000s, what they were in the early 2000s, what they were in the 90s. I mean, if I was alive, what they were the majority of the 80s, of the 70s. And people asking me to curb my expectations for sports in general, I can't do that. Like basketball, I can't look at basketball. And I get into the second part of the question. I got time today. I don't smell no food cooking, so I ain't in the rush for shit. My girl better start cooking. Ain't that right, bro? This nigga knocked out, bro. My dog, man, this nigga think he human, dog. Look at this nigga, man. Look at this nigga sleeping and shit, man. Who this nigga think he is? That nigga think he human, bro. Come here. No, you keep your leash on. I'm probably walking to the store, some shit. He think he human. Oh yeah, I don't think he'll never be the same. But let's chop it up. But yeah, I just did that just to, just show people the history. But when I talk basketball and people say, somebody asked today, I mean, some people just ignorant. Who did Jordan score on? Like, nigga, did you not know Jordan scored 63 points on the 86 Celtics, I believe it was, one of the greatest teams of all time with no air conditioning on? No air conditioning. What up, Battle Rifle? No air conditioning. LeBron couldn't even finish the final game. No air conditioning San Antonio. People disrespect athletes of yesterday. Darby would be back and get a strap. He can still beat Roman and TJ. He got to get the Roman fight first. And he still got him under contract, so it is what it is. But let's talk about the DAZN card this weekend as well. I like it. I might be in a minority. But let me see. Pull up the full schedule. Okay. Also, ESPN Plus, you got the Ramirez and Jesse Hart rematch. Willie Williams, appreciate it, family. You got that rematch as well this weekend. That's in Corpus Christi, Texas. Also, you got my boy Joshua Greer fighting on there. You got Jamel Herring fighting on there. That's Friday. ESPN Plus is Friday, so you got fights to watch on Friday. I love it. And then Saturday, you got Canelo, Rocky Fielding, Tevin Farmer versus Francisco Fonseca. You got David Lemieux versus Toriano Johnson. You got Sanam Ali versus Mauricio Herrera. You got Lamont Roach versus Albert Machado. Oh, my bad. It ain't Machado. Alberto Mercado. Sorry, Mercado. I don't like that fight, but I like Lamont Roach. Ryan Garcia versus TBA. So, I like Aliyah Herrera. That intrigues me. I like Lemieux and Torian Johnson. Torian Johnson, tough as nail. And I think Tevin Farmer fighting the bum in Fonseca. But Fonseca, I don't know if he can punch like his record indicate, but Tank did beat his ass. So it's a solid card. It's real solid, man. And I haven't did no film work on Regis. He said the boys in Kajanu is on ESPN Plus as well. Is that Saturday? I don't see that. Yeah, I don't see that on the schedule. I see Fedor Shuvanov and Russia fighting. But I don't see that on the schedule. Dennis Hogan. Another dude in the Ukraine. Yeah, Saturday. Yeah, they ain't on the ring schedule, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I think you told me about that before. But yeah, I like the card overall, man. I might not do a formal prediction video for the majority of these fights, but I think I don't know about Ali and Herrera. I think that's a pick'em fight. I ain't seen much of Herrera. I think Torian Johnson got an opportunity to beat David Lemieux. You know what I'm saying? But I think Torian Johnson really could take a punch. That's going to be a good competitive fight. Tevin Farmer and Forsaker, I would, if I had to bet an upset on this card, it'd probably be Torian Johnson upset David Lemieux. I'm not a betting guy. But I had my money to bet on the guy. I'd probably, Afro player was someone on C4 Salute. I'd probably bet my money on Torian Johnson or Francisco Forsaker. You might get some good odds there. But I don't think Forsaker is a big enough puncher. His record indicates he can punch, but when I seen him, I don't think he can punch him. I don't think they put Canelo in a fight where he can lose, okay? But at the end of the day, the intriguing thing about this is that Oscar De La Hoya put on by far the best card in the zone. Now, is this the best card in the month? Absolutely not. I don't believe so. You know? It's a solid card, but it ain't the best. I still take the Charlo card over that one, to be honest. You know, but I just want to talk about that for a minute. But like I said, it's good for the zone. I'm not still downloading it. I'm sorry. I don't think it's full of mismatches, bro. I think you can say not that it ain't Machado. I read it wrong. I think Ali and Herrera is competitive, and I think Torian Johnson and David Lemieux is competitive. I think those two fights competitive. And Tevin Farmer is going around Twitter calling people bums. Like, bro, how can you call somebody a bum? You've been knocked out multiple times. I don't get that. But yeah, y'all got any questions, man? I'll answer questions right now. Well, also, hold on. December 22nd is the best fight day probably of the year. Because you got let's start from the bottom. You got Warrington and Frampton on that day, ESPN Plus. You also got Dillian White Chisora that day. You got Dominic Brazil, Carlos Negron that day. Jamel versus Tony Harrison and Jamal versus Willie Monroe. That's a hell of a fight day. Right before Christmas. I'm supposed to be going shopping that day. Like, damn, I'm glad I got the ESPN Plus app for my phone. Agree, Legendary Boxer, on that. I don't believe in him. But that's a fact. That's a good card. I don't buy that learning on the job shit. I don't buy it. He ain't that good, bro. I'm sorry. We're going to disagree. Now, if he go out there and beat an Ito or beat a Burchett or beat Tevin Farmer, I said that the Billy Deal fight, man, he ain't that good. I'm sorry. July 28th was the best White Park. Oh, yeah, I forgot White Park. But that's a hell of a day, too, because Frampton and Warrington, I like that fight. And maybe I'm biased because Tony Harrison from Detroit. I hope Tony Harrison beat the fuck out of Jamel Charlo. I hope so. I'm sorry. Tony Harrison need to do it for the city. He just had a toys and giveaway drive as well. To let y'all know, Tony Harrison is very active in the community. He coaches football. He mentors young men. So Tony Harrison is very active. He had a partnership with Better Made Chips as well too. So, also Kronk Jim lost a historic, legendary member in the Kronk Sugar Man. So, I got a feeling Tony Harrison is gonna pull it out. I got a feeling Tony Harrison is gonna beat Jamel Charlo. I feel it. Now, if Harrison go out there and get knocked out, but he fighting for too much right now. He fighting for too much right now. There's too much going on in the city, man. He got everybody's best hopes and wishes. I hope he beat the fuck out of Jamel Charlo. We got questions, man. What's the questions, man? I don't know what news that went down. You know, I don't know what moves. My friend, he complaining because Giannis Acapulco is sitting out now. I'm gonna school y'all before the questions come in. JFL heads, you got to be in here more. I ain't seen you in here before, family. I'm sorry. Maybe I got a lot of faces, but you can earn the rent. Just let me see. I'm gonna go live probably again tonight and probably go live tomorrow multiple times. Farmer do subliminal. He calls out these jokers. Man, I don't take him serious, bro. I'm sorry. I don't take him serious at all as a fighter. Can you please do a video about how much 350? Yeah, I do that video. Just email me, Legendary Boxer, same email. I got all the emails everybody sent. Now, let me tell y'all something before I get into these questions, all right? All right, if you wonder how FanDuel works, okay. How FanDuel works is here. you get a set amount of money, okay? You get a set amount of money, okay? And your money indicates what players you can pick. So in NBA, I think you get 60 grand for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spots. You get 2 point guards, 2 shooting guards, 2 small forwards, 2 power forwards, and 1 center. Their DraftKings is a little bit different. They got utilities and shit. You just pick your roster off your money. You know, that's just basically how it go. It's better than standard fantasy, though. I'm telling you. It's better. First time in your live now. Okay, yeah, keep coming. I'm gonna go live again tonight, hopefully. How would you describe them both weak points for strong points, Harrison and Charlo? I'm not saying that my prediction is gonna be I pick Harrison. I'm pulling for Harrison. But Harrison can fight though. I can make points why Tony Harrison can win that fight. Mike James 616. I can make reasons why he can win that fight. He can box. He got stamina issues though. Royal Q Dash say, I'll take Fox December 22nd over the zone card any day, bruh. You done bumped your head if you think Tony Harrison. Yeah, I just okay, when he win, or if he win, come back here and eat your crow. I'm pulling for him. I ain't saying I'm like I'm picking him. I'm pulling for him. He can beat him. He's beating the fuck out of Jerry Hurd. He's beating the hell out of Willie Nelson too. Just ran out of steam. He got to work on his stamina. Amir Shulin. If he beat Jamel Charlo, I don't want to hear y'all ain't gonna want to see me back on here. I'm talking cash shit. I'm talking cash shit. I haven't got a word on Colbert yet. Is he fighting on the prelims? No, he fighting on FS1. He fighting on FS1, dog. Hold on, let me give you the exact date. Yeah, he fighting on FS1. Yeah, he ain't fighting on that card. He fighting on FS1. Yeah, let me give you a minute. Yeah, he fighting on December 26th, Barclays Center. So he fighting on the Keith Thurman card. Lil Christopher B. Hop Cobra fighting on Keith Thurman on the card. He ain't fighting on this card. A lot of guys be turning him down, bro. Yeah, January 26th, Keith Thurman, Josito Lopez. Why don't Jaime Guia fight any punchers? I guess they still treat him like a prospect. He signing a big deal with the zone, dog. He signed a big deal with the zone. Jaime Guia signing a huge deal with the zone. I was supposed to be announced over the weekend, but I think they're waiting. You probably see it announced at the final press conference or before the Canelo fight at MSG. So yeah, and I'm gonna tell you this about Jaime Guia. I got a little inside scoop. I probably shouldn't be sharing this. But don't look forward to him fighting Charlo or Jerry Hurd. You probably gonna see Jaime Guia fight Canelo Alvarez in his first step-up fight, like major step-up fight. So they gonna play Charlo and not Charlo, but Jaime Munguia and Jaime and Canelo. Jaime and Canelo. Don't be surprised if you don't see that next year. Also, keep asking questions. I'm gonna get to them. Also, Lomachenko and Felix Verdejo was supposed to be odd for next year. Now, I believe Felix Verdejo is fighting at 140 now. Take that for how you want to take it. Verdejo, King of my hood, text what's going on. I got you, bro. I'll just be forgetting about to send that shit. I'm gonna send it to you after I get off. Both Charlo twins gonna win. But Lomachenko, and they're gonna do Lomachenko and Verdejo next year. I guess that would be at 140, or they might do a catch weight. If my memory serves me correctly, Verdejo is fighting at 140 now. Yep, 140 then it is. So when Munguia vacates 154-pound bag, no. I mean, when he okay, this is what's supposed to happen. Cool man said, man. They said he wants to go up and fight Canelo. I don't know, in the near future, I would guess. And then he wants to come back down and fight Charlo and Jaime Munguia. But I said by the time that happened, to the person that told me, I said Charlo and Hurd is probably gonna be at 160 anyway. Because Earl Spence say Charlo is moving up to 160. He said, I got 200. Timmy E said, I got 200 on Harrison beating Charlo, me and my bro at work. Okay. Okay. All I want you to know also, Daniel just won recently, just like Miller won recently. What you talking about, JFL? Harrison can punch and he can box. It's all about the stamina, and Jamel ain't going on the front foot and the chest like her. This is a dicey one for me. Yeah, I think a lot of people underestimate Tony Harrison. It actually should be the main event, but they flipped the coin for it. JFL here say, why is AJ overlooking or downplaying Daniel Dubois when AJ was 9-0 before? I mean, probably because he's so far away. The boys is years away. Remember, he only like 21 years old, and he already dropped AJ too. So, maybe AJ be like, I retired by the time that young motherfucker come up. I think that's what it is. He got about 3 years to come up. 2 probably now. He probably got 2 years to come up. How's Adonis doing? I don't know, man. I haven't heard a new update on him. I know he was in a coma once again. He ain't dead because we would have heard that, so that's positive. Or brain dead. So that's positive. Keeping them in my prayers. Games PP. So Munguia just going to hold the WBO hostage, but people was pressuring Robert Easter Jr. to unify as soon as he won the IBF. Double standards, bro. Games PP, double standards. When he went over to the zone, you knew he wasn't fighting nobody. That's just facts. Lawrence Williams, Jaime Munguia next to fight Anuya while Dennis Hogan. If he wins December 15th. Yeah, I seen Hogan on there. But he want to fight Canelo first. Then come back down. But like I said, he a champion that's still a prospect. Or title holder still a prospect. Free smoke. Now that you believe Tony will beat Jamel, I'm going to have to check some of Tony's fights. I didn't say I was picking Tony Harrison. I'm pulling for him. Totally different, bro. Let me rephrase that. I'm pulling for Tony Harrison. Who your top 3 money makers right now? Canelo. All right, Canelo. I don't know how much AJ really getting. I really hope they don't match Munguia with a bunch of bums. That's what's about to happen. I ain't never seen a New York fight, but AJ only caught up within 2 or 4, 2 and 4. So the boy's not too far away. 9-0 will be 6. I think they're gonna really be more they're gonna be more cautious on how they move the boys. Remember, AJ is way older than the boys. AJ is real much older than the boys. The boys is just 20 years old, not too long. Well, how old is Daniel Du Bois to be exact? Give me a minute. See how old he is. 21, so yeah. Yeah, he wait, man. They're gonna take his time with him. Look how they doing Anthony Yard. La D salute. Look how they doing Anthony Yard. They gonna take their time with Dan Du Bois. AJ gonna be fucking retired or beat up by the end. Dillian White gonna be a gatekeeper. Wilder gonna retire. Fury gonna be done. He gonna be the next wave. Lala D said, I'm pulling for AB, but not picking him. Exactly how I feel about Tony Harrison and Charlo. It's been time for Yard this time. Yeah, Yard gonna be a fucking cruiserweight. Lamont stepping up. Yard gonna be a cruiserweight when he step up. Watch what I tell you. Raylan was Du Bois is with Frank Warren. I think Warren is going to let Fury have his run first. Yeah, I agree. Yard fighting construction workers from Poland. Amir Shula, what do you think about Wilder saying he going up to 245? I did a video about it. The first video I did this morning. It's gonna be hard. I don't think he can put on weight like that. The highest he been is 229. But if he gonna load up on his shots like he did last time, the weight ain't gonna affect his speed because he was so as he possibly can be loading up the last time. But if he put on 245, bro, and he put it on right, with that power, if he put up the weight on his legs, he gonna hurt somebody, bro. He gonna be punching through niggas' guards. You're gonna see the biggest if he put the muscle on right and it goes like he's anticipating it to go and how I anticipate it to go, he might catch a body, man. And I don't say that loosely. And I don't want that to be the case. But the type of power that he got when he was 209, man, you put about what? 33 more pounds on him, bro? Oh my God. 33 more pounds on Wilder? And he can function with the weight on? If he don't just Wilder gonna look like an animal. Like Wilder gonna look like a fucking beast. Okay? I didn't have homies that got the body type Wilder got. I didn't have homies that had that body type and was I wish I could show you my nigga picture. That motherfucker was like 180. That nigga like 233 or 190. He like 233, 240. Animal status. Animal. Ain't lost no real speed and no real athletic ability. He a cop now too. Man, when Wilder hit cats now, what Shorty Low say? The way he dropped, thought he had a taser. Hey, let him go up to 245. What do it matter? If it ain't gonna hurt him. It can't hurt him moving up to 245. That won't hurt Wilder. If he loading up his shots like this, it can't hurt him. All he gotta do is let his punches flow. Look at damn Du Bois. He's slow as shit. Look at AJ. He's slow as shit. Wilder gonna have that power. Go up to 245. I'm telling you, he's gonna look like an animal if he put it on right. Man, he hit Fury too. Man, he gonna decapitate Fury at 245. No ifs and buts about it, bro. He gonna, dog, ain't nobody gonna want to fight him at 245, bro. Nobody. All you gotta do is put about 20, 25 of them pounds on his legs, the other 8 pounds, on his back and his upper body, his chest. Man, he gonna be an animal. Man, it won't matter if Fury gain or lose weight. He gonna get his ass whooped, that nigga. If he coming 245, he can function, he can move around with it, he gonna be a problem. He gonna be a problem. No, Wilder wouldn't look fat. Wilder looked like what Roy Jones looked like when he moved up to about what, 190, almost 200 pounds when he fought John Ruiz. Wilder got that body type if he can maintain the weight. If he can retain the weight. That's Wilder body type. Wilder got a body type where he gonna when he put weight on, he gonna look humongous. I'm telling you, he got the body type. He gonna look humongous. He gonna look ripped. He ain't gonna look bloated. You gonna think he took some fucking piss. That's his body type. Yeah, I mean, Afro play. I believe he put the weight on right. Gotta get it straight. He got a straight for conditioning coach, but what I understand, his straight for conditioning coach is for lean, explosive athlete. So he got to get a balance. Robert Cumberbatch. I'm not even gonna read your comment. Your last name is Cumberbatch. Get the hell up out of here. Talking about Wilder trash. Then get the fuck up out of here. Then Amir Shula, I think his problem is that he goes on the back foot a lot. If he can utilize the extra weight and get guys in the corner and work the body, he can dominate the division. I agree. Derek Jackson, 235 will be the best. Man, let him go 245. I want to see that shit. Malik Omar, salute, bro. Long time no see. Lala D, what's going on? Lamont, keep in mind, Water has broken his hand multiple times towards bicep and still knocking grown men out. Shadow Child Fury gets hit with the left hook on the way down in the 12, and Wilder weighs 235. We're not even talking about a count. I agree. Wilder is a fighter, not a boxer. I agree. It's impossible to naturally put on 30, 35 pounds legit in 6 months. Wilder's would be foolish to do that. He should just hit the Olympic lifts, deadlifts, squats, clean and jerk. I don't think it's impossible. He can come eat with me. I ain't gonna say he gonna put it on good, but he come eat with me. He can come eat with me. That nigga be a beast. Y'all like, damn, that nigga Wilder got fat fucking with that nigga CJ Goodfellas. Y'all probably gonna come burn my house down or some shit. You made the champ fat. Wilder, I like Wilder smaller because of speed, but speed don't matter when you fucking loading up. If you loading up, speed is irrelevant. You feel me? Speed is irrelevant when you moving up, bro. You know? Speed is irrelevant. When you moving up and when he loading up on his shots like that, he didn't use no speed versus Fury. No speed. I agree, Lamont. Omar said, I feel if Wilder gets bigger, I feel sorry for Fury. That's what I'm saying. That motherfucker gonna be a problem. I'm telling y'all. He got the body type that ain't gonna bother him, bro. I'm telling y'all. I know his body type. He gonna be athletic as hell still. CJ, stop being fair on this channel and giving people a voice. You know the truth, fam. Speed is where he need. I mean, at the end of the day, he didn't use speed the first fight with Fury. That's what I'm saying. He didn't use no speed. He was loading up. He didn't lose no speed, bro. Speed wasn't a factor. He was just trying to look to knock Fury out. He didn't need no speed. He didn't need no speed, bro. He needed to let his punches flow. He needed combination punches. All them niggas are slow, except for Wilder, but speed wasn't what he needed. He needed size, bro. I'm not saying 245 is good enough, or it ain't overkill because it is, but if he want to get to 245, I want to see it. I want to see this nigga get to 245. I want to see what his power going to be like at 245. Because remember, Mike Tyson was 220 to 215 in his prime. Is the guy Richard Comey fighting any good? I don't know Aaron Williams, bro. I ain't checked him out. I just know they want Lomachenko to get that belt. Wait a minute, you seen Pacquiao recent pictures? No, but that seems like I need to go find him, which I'm about to. They doing USADA. So all my conspiracy theories. I'm watching a video of him right now. I can't really see what he looked like. I can't really see him, man, because in the picture, you know, his forearms look big as hell. Hold on, yeah. That motherfucker, like, he in some fucking shape. Pacquiao look like he cocky as a mother. Oh, no. I already know Burner ain't going to win. I know Burner ain't going to win. I don't care what none of you niggas say. I don't care what he say. If he get 245, he will catch your body. I think so. Let me see. Fury head movement wasn't all that. Normally, Wilder catches a guy would try that fancy stuff. Yeah, should have dug to the body more. I've still, besides that guy 2 times in Vegas, he could put on that kind of weight. Yeah, he looked like he a problem. I'm trying to tell you, come get on my fucking nutrition plan. You know what I'm saying? It's possible to put on that weight with a nutritionist. Yeah, it is. It depends on your body type too, bro. I'm telling people, man. Wilder needs a more solid base. It will, yeah, that's why I said in my video. Go watch my video I did about it this morning. First video I did about Wilder. pros and cons. Wilder putting on 245, something like that. I say it should go to his legs. It won't even affect his speed. Will Tank get Burchett this year? And can Farmer beat Burchett? Burchett got one more mandatory, I think. I don't know, but Burchett is a network free agent. Farmer can't beat Burchett. So I don't know about the first one. C4. Wilder Powers legendary. Tyson Fury also said he's the hardest puncher he ever faced. Yup. Mike James, 616, 245 pounds, a stiff jab with a straight right. Good night. It's over. Oh, no, CJ didn't say that. I did. Okay. Wilder needs to hire someone who knows how to gain the weight. Yeah, he will. He got a strength and conditioning coach. You know, it'll be ignorant for him not to with all the money he got and he done made. He got tired because the clinches, so more weight is a good idea. Yeah, if he put the weight on his legs, I think that's what his weight need to be at. Most of the majority of the great running backs have big legs. That's what keep you in the game. Fury was leaning on him, and yeah, that's what Fury do. Lamont Stanley 219. How much does LeBron weigh? It depends. LeBron lost weight at one point. I think LeBron was like 255, 265. I think LeBron is weighing more around the 240, 235 variety these days. He lost a lot of weight. I think he had went vegan for a couple summers ago. So LeBron ain't gonna never be overweight. LeBron is always gonna have knees and legs until it's overweight. Weight ain't gonna be a factor for him. He take care of his body too well. So he always gonna be at the ideal weight that he needs to be an effective ball player. If Wilder gains weight, Fury would need a 45. Man, they gonna need a whole day. Amalams, he gonna need a motherfucking communion towel over him. Whole thing. Dave Jackson, he got to work up to 245, 225 to 235 first. He needs to wait up for the leverage. I agree. Let's talk about CJ USADA Vada. Which one? I don't really care. All the motherfuckers are suspect to me. I don't trust none of them. King of my hood, Texas, man, he gonna stop AB. The way he looking in that picture, he looking totally different. That dude looking big. Wilder tell both of them what to do. That's what I heard. Wilder can put on the weight. He was 230 against Ariel. Yeah, he was 229. That's the highest he been, I believe they said. Cool Man said, man, proper nutrition, powerlifting, explosive training. Cool Man said, man, gangster people, will we ever see a boxer that has the body type of Jamal Charlo and boxing skills of Lomachenko? I don't know. Did you ever thought you was gonna see a LeBron James in your life? Size of a Mack truck and the speed of a fucking of a fast tight end? Hell no. I mean, these athletes, you ever thought you was gonna see a guy like Russell Westbrook on the basketball court? These dudes is a different breed this era, bro. If Wilder had, I wouldn't doubt it. If Coach Big C said if Wilder had me as a strength and conditioning coach, I have him at 230 easy. JFL heads what do you say? Povetkin trying to retire early. Povetkin old as fuck. He 40. Povetkin old as hell. Brown was almost 270 in Miami. He said, yeah, it was a big motherfucker, man. But when you get older as a ball player, you got to drop that weight. You know, because it's hard on them knees, so he doing it the right way. Brown is a problem, bro. Physically, Brown is a problem. So Povetkin can't avoid Wilder. Povetkin about to retire. He signed with Eddie Hearn or some shit. He about to retire. He about to do a couple farewell fights, and it's over with for him. What you think about Lubin versus Charlo to step up fight? Lubin need 2 more fights, bro. I think he still need the full 4 fights. He really need a calendar year of 4 to 6 fights next year. You know, he need a calendar year of 4 to 6 fights. Real talk. Trout will beat the fuck out of Lubin right now. Aaron Williams, Jamil Charlo, weak, and he ain't fought a true fight. Lara beats him straight up. Herb really blessing him next year. I hope Herb beat his ass. I think he'll beat Herb, but I think Jamil can fight. He can box too, but you know he fighting different with Jared James. That joint you got on the intro got bounced. Appreciate it. That link in the description. If you hold on, let me update the description before I lie to you. That link in the description in like maybe a couple more seconds. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna get back to the questions. I was watching a video about a dog. I'll tell you the channel name. They do all these stories, these bizarre stories and stuff, right? And this dog in California, they had these wildfires, and the dogs are guard dogs. They had only rode in a car when they was kids, when they was pup, 6 weeks old. So they live in the mountains, so they was guard dogs. So the owner couldn't get the dogs in the car, so he had to lead the dogs, and the community burned down in California during a wildfire. Dude came back a month later, his dog still guarding the house. But the lady, she was taking food up into the mountains and feeding the dogs so they could survive. But his brother got picked up by the shelter, so he got them both back. So he came to the house. The dog still was guarding the house. That's the type of dog I want. I mean, that's the type of dog I got, bro. Yeah, my dog don't play about his property, though. My dog is the perfect dog. Good with kids, babysit, every whole nine. Zion Williams nasty at 285. Yeah, man, he need to lose some weight, though, going through his career like LeBron did. Or his knees going to be messed up. Okay, I got that question. 209ers who like to be pushing a 260-pound man off you in the clinch and not get drained of energy. That's why he got tired. I agree. Look at Darren Spo. I got homies that couldn't get that nigga out of here. They all said that nigga was stronger than motherfucker. Remember Earl Boykins? They say Earl Boykins was a pound for pound the strongest man in the NBA, taking people money in the gym. 5'5" dude, strongest dude in the NBA. Lamar says Zion Williams is way too heavy. He got to get down to 260. His legs are already leaving him. He missing dunks. Exactly. 82-game seasons, different animal. Westbrook about to average another triple-double this season. DW needs to verse Fury Povetkin. Povetkin ain't fighting him. Povetkin gone, bro. He'll be retired by next year. Povetkin gone. Royal Q Dash. Well, we know Lubin ain't got no chin. I don't think Lubin ain't got no chin. Lubin got hit with the perfect shot. Uppercut while your muscles relax. He was trying to make a boxing move. A VO2 max and blood count test would help a lot. Derek Jackson, Aaron Williams. Can Julian Williams beat Montevilla? Yeah, he can outbox him, but I think he's gonna get caught. He might can outbox him the full 12 rounds right now. He experienced. I would say, yeah. He can. I ain't say I'm picking him. Herb don't want no parts of Charlo right now. If Charlo looked bad against Tony, then maybe Herb will take the fight sooner. Yeah, but style make fights. But he go out there and demolish Tony. It might be a different thing. Luba can have that division by himself. He only 23. Yeah, you're right. Clean carbs, white protein, and fat. Yep, beans. You're going to be farting all through camp, though, but beans is best carbohydrates. I mean, good protein, too. Good carb. So Wilder must get Povetkin win, just saying. What breed is your dog? Labrador Terrier. Yep. Labrador Terrier with a pit fucking appetite. He's smart like a lab, too. Lab is probably the best dog you can have, to be in my opinion, depending on what you want. They live long. They strong. They very, very smart. My dog's smart as shit. He learned sit the first day, the first week I got, the first couple of days I got him, I taught him how to sit. It wasn't long. I didn't have to do, I taught him how to sit in gestures. I never trained a dog in my life. And I trained my dog like easy as fuck. He'd sit, he lay, grab his ball when he hungry. Easy dog to have. He gets sick for eating too much because that motherfucker, man, I gave him my girl was feeding him hot fries and hot Cheetos or some shit. That nigga was eating them while he was sweating. He eat whatever though. Bro, her got more heart and proven. Tell me what Jewel going to do. Really, Jamal, not her, not Jamel. CJ Hunt on the 5, respect you. He gonna knock the fuck out of he gonna beat the fuck out of her, bro. I'm telling you. He gonna beat the fuck out of her. If you get past Tony, he gonna beat her, man. I'm telling you. Especially if they can figure out his identity crisis. He gonna beat her, man. I'm just telling you what I feel. Herb was getting beat by everybody he fought. He was getting outboxed by Harrison until he got tired. He was getting outboxed by Trout. He was getting outboxed by Lara. I mean, if Charlo get tired, if Hurd can take Charlo power, then we talking. But I don't know, man. And sweet potato, I like sweet potato. Sweet potato's a good card, real good card. I used to be training chicks and training in the gym, man. I lost my way, man. I was just lifting this year, man. I'm getting back to lifting, man. I felt good too. German Shepherd is a good guard dog. But the thing about German Shepherd is that they don't fucking play. You know what I'm saying? They don't fucking play. They good dogs. They don't fucking play. German Shepherds is real smart. They real nice, but when they got to get dirty, them motherfuckers get dirty. You know what I'm saying? One of my other dogs that I got him from, when my dad, he breed them. He beat up 2 big ass pits. He Duke is a terrier lab too. He dark. He black. All of them is black. The grandma is actually a black lab, and the dad is a brown and white pit. The grandpa, and they got a whole bunch of black and white puppies though. But all the motherfuckers strong, fast, jump high, and Duke the savage though. Duke is a savage. I'm telling you, Duke. Mr. Brown got under the fence, but he couldn't get back under, and the dogs was beating Mr. Brown up. Duke got over there somehow, and beat both of the big ass pits up. Have your dog ever been constipated? Not yet. Not yet. He been walking and shit been falling out his ass because I'm telling you, dog. I go downstairs and feed him some chicken or feed him some shit I ain't put. Then my girl will feed him, and then my daughter will feed him. Then that nigga be shitting and throwing up sometimes, so I gotta watch him. He don't know how to say no. He don't know how to say no. Yeah, my brother think he got a German Shepherd. I think that motherfucking name was Champ. I like that dog. Man, he wasn't barking. We was chilling. He was in Florida then, though. Staying in Ocala. Wilder should make it known Povetkin owed Wilder fight before Povetkin retired. That old car. Hey, man, Povetkin ain't – I'm telling you, Povetkin ain't fighting him, bro. I'm not a dog person. I wasn't a dog person either until I got this dog. I was supposed to take his ass back. Kids got attached. Then I got attached. I wasn't a dog person either, bro. Or sis. I wasn't a dog person. But once you get a dog, you become a dog person. Trust me. Oh, shit. That nigga Miles Turner got the 35 at the half. Okay. My nigga Miles Turner. I should have put that nigga in another lineup. Damn. I knew that was a good play. Well, Julius Randle got 13 in the second quarter in the middle. Bradley Beal doing his thing. They in the competitive there. Now, Cherbansky and fucking Terry Rozier better get it together, bro. For real, bro. Let me go. Keep going through. Jeff Green got 13. Okay. He cheap. All right. So we working. About to go downstairs and eat and watch football. Basketball and football come on tonight. Matter of fact. We need more Dukes in basketball and boxing. Yeah. All right, I'm about to log off. This nigga knocked out. I got one more question. He says, my old German Shepherd, Rottweiler, Nico, was hard to train to be around. I never used to use the muzzle. And when I took him out for walks, he barked and jumped at strangers, almost caused the biker to fall. Yeah, man. When you get into them, when you start breeding them with different breeds like that, they be a little bit crazy like that. You know, I got a Labrador pit mix and he's straight. He got the mama coat, but he got the kind of got the daddy body. You know, he got the daddy body. But his daddy crazy as fuck though. That dog don't stop barking. Fancy basketball hard. I don't know. Yeah, let me get up out of here, man. I'm going to take my daughter to the store. Appreciate everybody for checking. I'm gonna have more content coming. Y'all know what it is. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. We go.